So I'm starting a new video series where I'm going to take you through the career path of becoming a full stack engineer. Now, a full stack engineer is going to work with back-end programming and front-end programming. We're going to include technologies such as JavaScript, Node.js, SQL, Express, React, and test-driven development. And as you can tell, we have about 275,000 people who have already enrolled in this course that we're about to go through, and that's from Codecademy. All right, so let's see the details of this course that we're about to partake in together. So this is for beginners, complete beginners. You don't have to have any coding or programming experience whatsoever. It says that it's going to take us about 150 hours to complete. We have a whopping 97 projects to work on. And as I said, it's for beginners, so there is no prerequisites. Now, with this career path as a full stack engineer, you can make an average salary of about $120,000. Come on, let's get that money. So let's take a look at that syllabus. All right, so in the syllabus, it says that we have 51 units, 162 lessons, 97 projects, and 142 quizzes. Yes, your knowledge is going to be tested, and it's going to be tested a lot. But I know you can do it, and with my help, you're going to get to the end. So let's take a look real quick at the 51 units. We're going to learn the fundamentals like HTML, CSS. We're going to learn how to develop our websites locally on our machine, but we'll also learn how to deploy our websites onto the internet to share with the world. All right. We'll learn how to make our websites look more beautiful with CSS. And let's see what else we have here. We'll, of course, learn JavaScript to make our websites dynamic. We'll use GitHub to share our code. We'll create a portfolio of all our work. What else are we going to learn? More JavaScript, more HTTP requests. We'll learn React in order to do the front end of our applications, our full-scale, full-stack applications. What else? We've got more projects. Then we'll get introduced to the back end. I love working as a back end engineer. And let's see, Express.js, database basics. Yes, we're going to need to learn how to work with databases and learn how to use SQL. We'll learn how to connect the front end and the back end of our application. Again, we'll learn how to deploy our web applications. We'll add security to our applications. We'll learn about DevOps. We'll create a lot more projects. We'll learn about data structures and algorithms, which is very essential and important when you are interviewing. So a lot of your skills that are going to be tested are going to involve data structures and algorithms. And yes, this course is going to prepare you for those interviews. You're going to get interview prep by the time you finish this course. So let's go ahead and start our journey into becoming a full stack engineer. Now, in order to follow along with me, you'll either need to get a pro membership with Codecademy, and then you can sign up with the career path, or you can sign up for free, and I'll show you which courses you can enroll in order to follow along. So after you register for a free account for Codecademy, go ahead and click on the catalog button. And then you can go ahead and explore all courses. Here's a list of all the courses that Codecademy has. They have about over 700 courses. But for our career path, we're only concerned with the HTML courses. So let's go ahead and filter by HTML. We'll click on HTML and CSS. And then we'll scroll down and you'll look for the Learn HTML Fundamentals course. I've already completed it, but you can go ahead and click on it and enroll. And that's it. If you enroll in this free course, you'll be able to follow along with us. And as you continue, I'll let you know which free courses to enroll in to follow along. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's get an introduction to HTML. As the text says here, welcome to the world of code. Last year, millions of learners from our community started with HTML. Why? Because HTML is the skeleton of all web pages. All right, so we are using HTML to build the structure of our website. Just remember that. We're simply building the structure of our website. So here is how Codecademy works. On the left, we have the lesson. In the middle, we have the code editor where we put our code. And on the right, we're going to see the output of our code. Now, we're going to have some lesson content that's going to tell us how certain parts of the code works. And then we're going to get to try it out with the instructions. And if we get it right, then this will turn into a check mark. So let's go ahead and do the first one. It says, in the code editor to the right, type your name in between H1. All right, so I'm going to type my name. And I'm going to hit run. And it turns into a blue check mark, which means I have done this correctly. Okay, let's go to the next lesson. So in this lesson, we're going to learn about the anatomy of HTML elements. So this is an HTML element. This is a paragraph element. And so an HTML element is going to compose of a opening tag. This is an opening paragraph tag. And we know that it is because it has a left angle bracket and a right angle bracket with the tag name. So this is an opening paragraph tag. This is a closing paragraph tag. Now, the reason why we know it's a closing paragraph tag is because it looks like the opening tag, but it adds a slash before the tag name. So this is a closing paragraph tag. And then between the two tags, the opening and the closing tag, we get the content of the element itself. So this is going to be a paragraph that says, hello world. Now, one key element in HTML is the body. Only things that are included in the body are what's visible in your browser. Let's try this out. So we have some instructions here. It says, add a body to your web page using the body element. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Body. And we'll go ahead and close it. All right. And we'll run it. So we have that complete. This is correct. Now it says, add the following code between your opening and closing body tags. We're going to go ahead and copy that. Well, before we copy that, let's create the element. So we have a P, and then we have a closing P tag. We're going to indent that properly. So there goes your element, and we are going to copy the text, put it inside, and we're going to run. And it's correct. All right, so that's how the body element works. Whatever you put inside of it is what shows up on your web browser.